Welcome back to the Film Geek Christmas Special. Today I'm talking about the 2017 film, Better Watch Out.
Well, you could always ignore me and come over anyway. No, that was a joke. No, don't. Luke! Luke!
What?
There's a spider, kill it. Just kill it, squish it!
You didn't do anything wrong.
Better Watch Out was directed by Chris Packover and it's starring Olivia DeJonge, Levi Miller, Ed Oxenbould, Alex Mickey, Patrick Warburton, and Virginia Madison. In a quiet suburban neighborhood, a babysitter must defend a 12-year-old boy and his friend against a home invader. But everything isn't as it seems. Despite the fact the film takes place in the United States suburbs, the movie was actually filmed in Sydney, Australia. Most of the main cast is also from Australia. Only Patrick Warburton and Virginia Madison are from the States. The movie was originally going to be filmed in South Carolina with a budget of $500,000. However, when Australian film producer Brett Thornquist found out that director Chris Packover's mother was Australian, he offered Chris $3 million to film the movie in Australia. Filming took place at the peak of the Southern Hemisphere summer, so tons of fake snow had to be used to make the movie seem like it was winter in the United States. Better Watch Out was released in the States October 6, 2017, and it grossed just over $176,000 worldwide on that $3 million budget. However, the film has gone on to be a beloved cult classic. So what do I like about this movie? Well, let's first start with the Christmas aesthetic, shall we? This movie knocks it out of the ballpark. Just like Black Christmas 2006, this movie is extremely colorful. They did a really excellent job of showing how an upper middle class family in the United States more than likely decorates their home during the holidays. It was a lot of lights, a lot of color, a lot of showing up them neighbors, what for. It looked very, very good and very convincing. There are some weird moments, and this was addressed by the director. For instance, this was an older Australian house that they filmed in, and the door jamb or jack, whatever you want to call it, it was a different size. So like where the latch goes in on the doorknob was way high, where in the United States it would be a much lower area. And it's weird because you notice it if you're from the States. You're like, what the hell is up with that door? And then it just kind of, you forget about it. It's not that big of a deal. It just kind of, for a moment, makes you kind of go, what's going on here? And then you just move on. But yes, the aesthetic and the look is absolutely perfect, down to the last tiniest detail. This place looks like a house during the holidays. Let's just say it's very Home Alone-y. This film also has outstanding acting from its young cast, especially from its lead actor, Olivia DeJonge. She delivers a fantastic performance alongside Levi Miller, the young boy that she's working with. Both of these two are great, and the entire film really depends on their two's performance because they're on screen a lot. They're the main characters, basically. And man, they do an excellent job with a pretty dark and heavy script. This is not something that you would find as like a happy-go-lucky fun horror movie for the holidays. This movie gets dark and demented, and it really gets vicious once you start thinking about what is going on. And I'm not talking like vicious as in gory, I'm talking like vicious as in subject matter. This film really goes to a lot of dark places, and our young cast does an excellent job emoting the full range of emotions in this film. The story is also outstanding. There's tons of twists and turns, and nothing is actually what it seems. The story does a very good job of always keeping you guessing and wondering what's going on. As I said, this movie goes a lot darker than you would think. A lot of people say that this film is like Home Alone but more violent. No, I wouldn't say that in the least. This film goes a lot darker. It's got a lot more twisted meaning to its core, and I really enjoyed that. This is not one of those fun, holly jolly, let's have a good time kind of horror films for the holidays. This is one that really kind of makes you think when the film is over, and the more you think about it, the more it starts to really kind of creep you out. So I absolutely absolutely love watching this movie. This film's pacing is also outstanding. The movie starts and it just keeps rolling right along without any issues whatsoever. At no point during this movie did I feel bored or not entertained. There is some stuff that seems like it goes on just a wee too long, but it's not that bad. And eventually the film does go right back to it, and it has to because it does not have a lot of time to mess around. This film clocks in at just about an hour and 29 minutes, so barely underneath the 1 hour 30-minute threshold for most horror films. And in that small amount of time, it delivers a very good, solid story and entertains from beginning to end. So if this film sounds like something that's right up your alley this holiday season, well, good news, it's not hard to find. You can watch it for free with commercials on both Tubi TV and Pluto TV, and if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can watch it for free without commercial interruption. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.